If you're about to have your first baby, or maybe even your second or third or beyond, this is for you. We're going to talk about 10 items you can have on hand that are going to bring you peace of mind within those first few weeks of newborn life. There are even some items here that you're going to want to include in your baby registry that you may not have thought of. So let's go ahead and jump into item number one, and that's an electric nail file. Babies are growing their nails within the womb. So when they are born, those things are ready to be trimmed. And trust me on this, you're going to want to even bring it to the hospital with you so that you can make sure that you help to prevent scratching of their face. Yes, you can use mittens, but you're also going to really be happy you're going to have the electric nail file with you. Trim those nails and keep your little baby's soft skin safe from any scratches. Item number two is A&D ointment. This is a great item to have on hand. You're going to get a lot of diaper rash creams, but A&D ointment is a little bit more unique. First, if you're like me, I had a son and we did choose to circumcise him. And it was really helpful having the A&D ointment. We were able to use it in his diaper those first few weeks. It helped to reduce friction and promote healing. And it gave my mama heart some peace of mind knowing I could give him something that eased his pain a little bit. But it's also really helpful for any of those newborn scratches or things like that. You can put on that A&D ointment. It's going to help promote healing really quickly for them. So you're going to want to make sure that you have that one on hand. Item number three that helped bring me some peace of mind is a zip up swaddle. Now, a lot of people love the Love to Dream swaddle, which is a great one. That's the one I had on hand. But there are many different types of zip up swaddles you can have. Now, if you know how to swaddle a baby, kudos to you. If you don't need one, you don't need one. But if you're like me or many others, having a zip up swaddle just really helped to reduce my stress, especially in the middle of the night when I was changing diapers and feeding. Just to know I could quickly zip him back up in his swaddle was just made it so easy, brought a lot of peace of mind. So do yourself a favor, have one or two on hand so that if you're not exactly a swaddle king or queen, you can pull out that zip up swaddle, get that baby nice and snug, and you're going to feel good about it. Item number four, this might be something you're not thinking of, but someone gave me this advice and I loved it. And that was paper plates, cups, and utensils. Now, I know you might not be into the waste of that, but within those first few weeks, you don't want to be thinking about cleaning dishes. You really don't. And yes, you might have some people around who can help out, and that's great. But if you're like me, I don't have a dishwasher, so everything is washed by hands. I loved just being able to quickly grab a paper plate, eat my meal, and then throw it out. And that was it. I didn't have to think about it. Trust me, you are taking care of many other things during those first few weeks. Dishes are just not something you need to have on your mind. So don't feel bad about it. Grab some paper, cups, utensils, plates, things like that. Just use them within the first few weeks. It's going to help out a whole bunch. The fifth thing you're going to want to have on hand, I recommend baby formula. So if you are planning on breastfeeding or pumping, all the power to you. Go for it. You're going to do great. However, you might appreciate having just on hand some ready to use formula. This is just as a backup for peace of mind. You might find that you're having a night or a day where breastfeeding is just not going as you anticipated that it would. And you're going to be a little stressed if you're worried about your baby eating. And having some backup formula just in case you need it is going to be just a safety net for you. I know for myself, my pumping journey did not go very well. I produced very little within those first few weeks, and we needed to use formula. So I am so happy that I had it, was able to use it. You're going to be happy to have it too. If you never use it, great, but it's there just as a safety net. Item number six to have on hand is a headrest for the car seat. Now, within those first few days, I noticed my little guy's head was flopping all over the place. It was falling forward, over to the side. And when you're driving and you see this happening, it gives you some stress. So I highly recommend getting the headrest for the car seat. Just within even those first few weeks, it is going to help you to know that your little baby's head is able to stay still. It's able to have something to rest on, keep it nice and safe while you're driving, and not cause you stress to see your poor little one's head flopping over as you drive. So go ahead and do yourself a favor and get a insert for your car seat. Once they have control over their head and their neck a little bit more, you can remove it and don't need to use it anymore. Just within those first few weeks, it might bring you a little bit of peace of mind to have that on hand. Item number 7 is actually newborn clothing and diapers. And I say this because when I was expecting my first, I had a lot of people tell me, oh, they are hardly in the newborn stage at all. You really don't need any of that. But actually, I was really happy that I had it on hand. So, my little guy was born pretty average height and weight. Maybe he was a little bit longer than normal than other babies, but I will say that he used newborn items at least the first month of his life. And I was kind of happy that I didn't have him in 0 to 3 month items, that he was swimming in a little bit. I liked having things that actually fit him really well. And yes, he did grow out of it quickly, but even now I still have some of those newborn items and I love it. I love having those little memories of what he wore when he was first born. So if you don't have any newborn clothing or diapers on hand just yet, go ahead and get a few. It doesn't have to be a ton. You'll wash them and use them again, but you might enjoy really having some newborn items. Don't let anybody talk you out of having them. Go ahead and grab some and make sure you have them on hand. Item number 8 that I was really happy to have on hand was the Mylicon gas straps. So this is safe for babies to use right out of the womb. It is approved and they're able to use it at the newborn stage. I really loved having this on hand because in those early stages when you're still kind of learning their cries and you're not really sure what might be wrong with them, gas might be the culprit and oftentimes is the culprit. And in those moments when he was super fussy and I didn't know what was going on, I was able to give him a little bit of the gas drops and it brought him some relief and it brought me relief too, to know that I was able to give him something that brought him comfort and reduce some of his pain. The bonus, he actually really liked the taste of it. So that kind of made me happy to know too that he was getting to have something he enjoyed having. Have this item on hand in those moments where you're not really sure why your little one's crying and it could possibly be gas. It's going to bring you peace of mind to know you have something on hand that you can give them that's safe, effective, and it's going to help ease everyone's concern in that moment. So, the ninth thing that's going to bring you peace of mind is a little bit less of an item and more of a thing that will get you items. Sounds confusing, but what I'm talking about is a mom swap. So, when I was pregnant with my first, I was able to find a local mom swap within my community. And because I didn't have any items to donate right away, I paid a little bit to be part of it. And then future mom swaps, I was just able to donate items. But this is such a great thing to be part of. It brings a lot of peace of mind knowing that you get to be connected to other moms in the community and be able to share resources with one another. Your little one is going to go through a lot of clothes and different items and go through them quickly. And you may not want to spend a lot of money on all those things, especially if you're a mama on a budget. So being a part of a mom swap is such a blessing and a great resource. So hop on social media, talk to people within your community, see if you can get connected to a mom swap in your area. You are not going to regret it. Item number 10 to have on hand is the Promptly Postpartum Journal. Mama, this one is for you. I love this journal. It walks you through writing about your birth story. It walks you through those first few weeks of newborn life. It asks you questions about your partner and help that you're getting. This is just a great opportunity for you to have a place where you can reflect on your experience. You can write out your feelings and emotions. There's even a little quiz in there to help you determine if you're experiencing any postpartum depression that you might want to follow up with a doctor and get some help with. This is just a really nice place for you to take some time for yourself to process, to reflect, to get those feelings that you're having inside out and just be able to vent in a way, but also it's going to make a really nice memory for you. In years to come, you can look back at your journal and just see the journey that you went through and having your little one. This is a great resource for yourself. You're going to want to make sure that you have it. You can tuck it next to where you nurse or next to your bed. And when your little one is sleeping, you can just pull it on out and spend a little time writing and reflecting on your experience. And this is quite an experience that you're about to go through, and you're going to want to remember it and have some of those memories that are just for you. And this Promptly Journal is a great place for you to do that. So these are the 10 items that I think you should have on hand to bring you some peace of mind in those first few weeks of newborn life. If you want to check out any of the links of the products I've talked about, you can check out the link below. You're going to see the different resources there available to you, along with some other great items as well. And go ahead and share and comment below. Are there any items that I missed that you think should be included that brought you some peace of mind within those first few weeks of newborn life?